I guess that's pretty cool. I know she can actually take pain, so. But. What? Alright guys, we are back again. As we had said before in the previous video, you know, we were actually headed to the hospital to basically get checked to see what was going on, and come to find out, Bobbi was 4 to 5 centimeters dilated. 4 to 5 centimeters dilated, so, you know, that means that she definitely has been progressing. Everything that she's been feeling has been valid, legitimate, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, man, I think that we're pretty much getting the ball rolling. So the doctor basically told her that we were kind of still in that gray area because the contractions are still kind of irregular, and the biggest thing is just making sure that they get to a point to where they become regular and they're happening more often. So as far as the pressure and the intensity of the contractions, they are pretty intense. However, she did say that sometimes the contractions could get to the point to where they aren't going to become regular, but as long as they are staying intense, then that could mean that the baby is coming as well, so, and that she would be dilating even more without the contractions happening so currently. So as you guys can see now, we're actually out at the park, decided to come to Freedom Park, and we are walking around just to speed this process up and to help her dilation process. Bobbi has a few methods that she's going to do. It's something called curve walking, basically where I guess she gets on a curve and pretty much step up and down on the curve, just to kind of give that, I guess, to help with
well, they said
gravity,
that
I guess.
She was kind of like, while I'm dilated 4 to 5, that my cervix still kind of very far back, meaning it needs to drop down some more. So we kind of come up with a plan of like, don't leave Charlotte, go out, exercise a little bit, because I've been taking it really easy, honestly.
Yeah.
Trying to hold things off to get down here, then eat probably a good last lunch, and then go back to hospital triage and get checked probably in like 3 to 5 hours. Because right now it's still early, it's like prime lunchtime, like it's almost 1 o'clock. So I told Nancy I needed a coffee because I was sleepy, and I feel like I ain't gonna get enough sleep anyway later. So but yeah, try to do the curve walking. It should like open up my pelvis and create more space for her to drop down, even though I can tell she's low. So yeah, just going from there.
Yeah, so we're pretty much just wasting time. We're gonna stay down here for a few hours, just kind of see what the deal is. So we'll go back, and before we go home, if we end up going home, we'll go back to triage just to pretty much make sure he hasn't progressed anymore. So
triage is a different part of the hospital.
Yeah.
So this time I went to the doctor's office to get checked. Triage is that step where I go into the actual hospital. That's like the really ultimate deciding of if you stay or not. So they'll redo the check and say, yep, we're gonna keep you, no, go back home. But I don't feel like they're gonna send me home with as far as I'm dilated, and this all just started less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we'll just see. I hope this baby comes tonight.
Yeah, me too.
I hope she's here in like 8 hours. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just hope that it's I hope that it's a smooth process. I hope that it's fast and efficient. Praying to God that there's no complications. We just want a healthy baby.
Yeah, the doula makes it here in time, if I
yeah,
admit it.
definitely that the doula.
When we go to get checked, we're waiting until like 4 to 5 p.m. It's prime traffic time.
Yeah.
And she has to commute.
Yeah.
From like Ellenboro, Cleveland County line, which is like an hour. So I'm gonna keep her updated though. Like if things intensify, I might have Vinci call her before we even go get checked and let her make a judgment call if she wants to go ahead and leave before we really know. Because she says she can tell a lot by how a mom is acting while she's contracting.
Yeah.
And stuff. We'll just go from there. But she also knows that I'm pretty calm, so I can trick people.
Bobbi handles pain very well. I can say that she's a trooper whenever it comes to handling pain. She typically just kind of gets quiet. She gets quiet and she just kind of like closes her eyes and just kind of internalizes pain essentially. She handles it very well. Yeah, I can never really tell how bad it is or how much pain she's in. She's not one of those overly dramatic women whenever it comes to giving birth, and so I guess that's pretty cool. I know she can actually take pain, so. But what?
Sorry, I feel some pressure.
What?
Because you were crazy.
What? What?
I think I'm gonna have to stop.
So we having a mild contraction at the moment. How bad was that contraction?
It was still pressure, but not like terrible. Probably like 5.5 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
But still pressure, just not as intense.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk around the park and put a little work in and hopefully you know what I'm saying, we can be where we need to be in order to be able to stay tonight and hopefully get this process going. But we're gonna keep you guys updated and we'll go from there. So Bobbi officially got the waddle. She officially got that waddle, y'all.
My back is achy. Even though
Come on, waddle, waddle. Waddle,
I never
waddle.
waddled. Tell them, I never waddled with the other two.
She never did. Waddle, waddle.
I feel like a penguin.
So Bobbi has decided that she wants to do some squats to kind of help with this process. So I told her, go ahead and do you some squats, boo. So we about to get some curb walking in right here. She needs it for sure. Alright guys, so we got us some work in at the park.
Yes, my back is aching.
Had to make Bobbi work a little bit because we, like I said, we are definitely trying to
not get sent back home.
Yeah, we ain't trying to get sent back home.
I just know if we get sent back home, I'm gonna be up in the middle of the night, scrambling for somebody to come get our girls and drive an hour back to Charlotte.
Yeah, so we definitely don't want that. Now we're gonna try to go waste some more time, and we're gonna go to the mall. We actually need to run an errand. Actually, we need to get a new key fob for the car. So we're gonna go to the mall, and we're gonna obviously get some walking in there as well, and grab something to eat. Yeah, just grab something to eat there.
Probably head back to the hospital like around, almost 2 o'clock, so I say probably around, get there about 3:45, 4.
Yeah.
Then whoever knows how long it'll take somebody to come check me or whatever.
And then from there, hopefully
stays in a hospital room.
I'm hoping. I don't want to make that trip back home, so.
I don't either, because I just feel like as soon as we get home and get comfortable,
it's
prime time
inconvenience. It'll happen for sure.
Yeah.
It'll happen for sure.
And I've been feeling more pressure. I do notice like I was having contractions, but they felt still pressure, like intense wise, but since I was not sitting in a car, I could work through them a little bit better. So, and my back is definitely aching. I don't know if it's from the walking or if it's from her dropping down more or if it's both. So I'm kind of tired.
Well, she definitely said that she felt like the curb walks actually was helping.
I felt the most pressure with those.
Yeah, because, you know, obviously you're stepping up, stepping down, gravity, you know what I mean? It's only natural that, you know, the baby would drop. So yeah, so we're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna walk around out there and just waste some time.